of us this time of year are challenging ourselves to optimum physical fitness. But what about mental fitness? Exercising our brain is just as important as working out our body. And now you can do so with the 5-day brain workout based on the latest book by best-selling author Michael Gelb. Hello, Michael. How are you?
Hi, I'm fabulous. Great to be with you.
Thanks for being with us. So you have some exciting techniques that most of us don't walk around thinking, how can I work out my brain? But you're going to tell us how. How is that possible?
Well, the first thing to understand is that the brain operates very similarly to your muscles in the sense that if you just sit on the couch and don't use them, well, they get a little bit out of shape.
Right.
Same thing with your brain. If you're not learning, if you're not challenging it, it gets a little bit out of shape. The good news is, just like you can get off the couch and go for a walk or ride your bike or take a dance class, there's simple things you can learn to do for your brain that will tone it up, tune it up, and if you practice these simple elements, you'll find that you can improve your mind every day for the rest of your life.
Wow, that's incredible. Tell us about some of the research and study to back up your theory.
Well, when we were growing up, the dominant idea of science was that your intelligence was fixed at age 5, and that after age 30, I know you're not there yet, but after age 30, there was an inevitable decline of your mental power. And really exciting. In our lifetime, that's been thrown out and overturned.
Wow.
So science has now established that you go on creating your brain every day for the rest of your life. As one neuroscientist states it very simply, your brain is designed to improve with use. So, if it is designed to improve with use, and that's the new consensus among neuroscientists, what's the best way to use it?
What is the best way? Give us some examples from your book.
Well, the first thing is once you understand that your brain's designed to improve with use, it's easier to have a positive attitude about getting older.
Okay.
Because all too often we psych ourselves out. We think, oh my God, I'm losing it.
Right.
Memory's going. I'm having a senior moment. Although I always think it's amusing that if you ask any elementary school teacher how much stuff an 8-year-old forgets every day.
Right.
Oh, iPods, jackets, you name it. The teacher calls in that child, says, you forgot all the stuff. The kid doesn't say, I'm 8 years old and my memory's going.
So we have to reprogram the way we think about aging. Give us an activity from your book that would help us exercise our brain.
Well, it turns out that there's a significant body of research that suggests that just challenging your brain for 15 minutes a day literally builds new connections, and this is very important, helps prevent dementia.
Wow, that's great.
Learn to play chess, learn to play bridge. If you do crossword puzzles or Sudoku, you just have to do different, more challenging levels. Learn a musical instrument, learn to dance, or you can learn to juggle. It was a fabulous experiment done by German researchers that showed that adults who practice juggling for 15 minutes a day show significant improvement in the gray matter of their brain.
That's incredible.
Isn't that wild?
That's wonderful. And tell us about, what would you say are the top 3 phrases to avoid?
Well, the classic one is when you forget something, instead of saying, oh, I'm having a senior moment,
right,
just notice it and be mindful, and it turns out that you strengthen your memory through mindfulness, through attention, rather than psyching yourself out. So leave out the phrase, I'm having a senior moment.
Okay, so be positive.
Optimists live longer, they're happier, they make more money, they get sick less often, and they recover faster when they do get sick.
I love that.
Right?
What are 2 more phrases?
Well, another classic is, I'm not what I used to be, or my best days are behind me. All that sort of nonsense. You know, people get together and they commiserate. Well, what does that mean? It means to be miserable together.
Right.
My dad's 83, my mom's 80. They have a group that they go to on a regular basis to just chat and drink wine and have dinner and talk about current events and philosophy and psychology. They're very erudite, intelligent folks. But one of the rules for their group, because they're up there and they have some physical challenges, is no organ recitals.
And the last phrase for our viewers to avoid in order to achieve brain health?
I'm losing it. No, you're not. You can gain it if you use it and practice it, if you maintain that positive attitude, learn something new, exercise moderately, eat a healthy diet. Simple principle is don't eat anything your great-grandmother wouldn't recognize as food.
Thank you so much, Michael, for being with us and giving us those brain-healthy tips.
My pleasure.
That's all for Good Day New Mexico. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Twitter.